joked all week that as long as I don't trip walking up here, it's a great start. Good morning, graduates, family, friends, and faculty. My name is Denise Missey, and it is such an honor to be here today. What an amazing day this is. I'm not sure if I'm more excited to graduate or to never do another discussion post. Just kidding. But seriously, what an incredible moment we get to experience together. We are finally graduating after all of our hard work. Before I get started, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our families and friends for their unwavering support throughout our journey. I also want to extend my thanks to the professors who have dedicated themselves to providing us with a top-notch education that will truly benefit us in our future careers. Wow, are you all as nervous as I am? I still cannot believe I am here standing on this stage delivering this speech. These types of opportunities do not typically happen to people like me. When I say people like me, I mean someone who grew up in poverty, a first-generation college student, a military spouse, a working mother, and someone who has experienced a lot of struggles and obstacles as well as loss. I think that encompasses a lot of us here today, and I am thankful that I have a platform to be a representative to those who have faced those adversities and have overcome them. It is important to acknowledge our past and our struggles, but realize they do not define us. As you walk across the stage today, know that you have done something that is incredible. And I hope you prove to yourself that you're great at capable things. I messed that up, sorry. Unlike many of my fellow graduates today, I did not have the opportunity to attend Columbia College in person. As much as I would have loved to attend in person, I did have the amazing opportunity to attend their accelerated online program. While my college experience does differ from some of yours, I think we can all agree that all of our experiences are unique. We have all faced astronomical challenges throughout this journey. And I will admit, sometimes I thought, can I really do this? And I'm sure others have felt this way as well. But if I can just highlight one thing, we did it. We got through it. And if you're anything like me, you may have cried many tears, may have had sleepless nights, and may have obsessively checked your grade after turning in a huge project. But we were able to achieve something that a lot of people cannot. It takes a special person to see the challenges that we have faced, to get through them and succeed, and to finish this amazing goal. But as they say, with greatness comes great sacrifice. We've all had to make sacrifices throughout this journey. I know I had to sacrifice family time, special events, sleep, even my sanity sometimes. But it was all worth it. We now know that no matter what we face in life, we can do this. I wanted to mention that a great thing about college is there's no age limit. It is never too late to start a new goal. As I look out into the crowd of graduates, I notice I may look a little older than most. Like many high school seniors, I was excited to leave high school and start my new adventure at college. At 18, I was accepted into a nursing program. But after the first semester, I realized two things. One, nursing is not for me. I cannot do blood or stitches, and I'm very thankful for those that can. But I knew I could not continue in this program. And the second thing I learned is I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. And honestly, that made me feel like a failure. There is often a lot of pressure on young adults to know what they want to do with their life. I looked around at all of my friends and saw their future, while I could not see mine. After I quit school, my older sister, Taylor, decided, let's join the Navy. Taylor has always been my role model, so of course I followed suit. But once in boot camp, I injured my back and was sent home. Again, I failed. I fell into a dark place as I felt lost, hopeless, and unsure of what my future held. But as the great Albus Dumbledore said, yes, I'm quoting Harry Potter, happiness can be found in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. This is something I've had to do many times, turn on the light. Given my circumstances at that time, I felt that I needed to take some time to figure out what I wanted to do with my future. I decided to take just a few years off, but as with most, life got in the way. I became a military spouse, a mother, and I dealt with new duty stations, deployments, and I experienced a lot of loss in my family at that time, including my father. After my father passed away in 2014, I honestly just wanted to make him proud. He always knew that we were destined for great things, and that it was up to us to achieve them. And for me, that was a college degree. While it took me longer than expected, I finally decided it was time to invest in myself. I first got my associate's degree from Columbia College in 2017, and I was planning to go back to get my bachelor's degree a year later, but can you guess what happened? Life. We moved to a new duty station and experienced multiple deployments. And don't forget that COVID was sprinkled in there as well. Also in 2020, I faced another tremendous loss when my brother Joe passed away. Nothing prepares you for the loss of a sibling, and I was back in that dark place. Fortunately, when your husband is deployed, you have a young daughter that needs you in a new career, it forces you to turn on that light. I had to understand that he would want me to continue a life that I was proud of. So I was done putting it off, and I needed to get back to school. I had two amazing role models who had just finished their degrees that motivated me to start my new journey. So of course, I had to choose my alma mater and go back to Columbia College. It was a no-brainer. The online program allowed me to go to school full-time as well as work full-time, juggle all of my daughter's extracurricular activities, and everything else that life threw at me. I will say, it is not easy. Going back to school after a long time is scary and hard, and I applaud everyone who had the courage to go back to school later in life. Graduates, as we walk across the stage today, we may feel anxious about what is next. We may feel like, wait, I have to be an adult now? I'm 34 and I still feel that way. But as you begin this new chapter in your life, it is important to not forget the one you've just closed. Often, we get so focused on moving on to the next accomplishment that we overlook the significance of what we just achieved. It's easy to think that once something is complete, we need to jump right to that next challenge. But sometimes we need to pause, stay in the moment, and truly take time to celebrate the progress we've made. If I could, please take a moment today and really celebrate this amazing moment. Breathe it all in. Soak up every emotion that you're feeling right now and cherish it. While you may be thankful that this chapter is over and that you can begin your new journey, pause to reflect on everything you have learned. Remember the amazing times that you've had these last few years and the relationships that you have built. Others may try to diminish your accomplishments today, but you really have achieved something that others may not understand. To the graduates of 2025, I want to tell each and every one of you that I'm proud to be standing next to you today. Your struggles, dedication, sacrifices, and achievements do not go unnoticed. You all have a bright future ahead, and I cannot wait to see what you all achieve. Just remember to turn on the light. To the family and friends that have supported us through this journey, I want to say thank you again. Without the support of my family, I honestly don't know if I would have made it this far. And who knows, in the future, they may see me walking across the stage getting my master's degree. To my daughter, Delilah, I hope that you understand the sacrifices that I had to make these last few years, and that you look to me as a positive role model. To my husband, Drew, thank you for supporting me throughout this journey and allowing me to be a stick in the mud because I always had homework. To my mom, siblings, and second family, thank you for allowing me to vent and to share my journey. Thank you all for coming today and allowing for me to speak. It was such an honor to be able to address such an admirable group of graduates and their families. We did it, and we're on to that next chapter. Thank you.